guys, and welcome back to Wednesday's episode of Hype Week on youtube.com/Improv Gaming. As usual, I am the biggest Zelda fan in the world. If you don't believe me, I tattooed the Triforce right on my arm, right there. Jeremy Bird, biggest Zelda fan in the world, coming at you once again. I'm joined with the two coolest guys in gaming. To my far right, I have the best ponytail in the business.
It's fabulous.
Mr. Nicholas De Jesus.
How's it going tonight, everybody?
Very bouncy today.
It is. It's bouncy.
And in the center, we have the host with the most. You know him, you love him, Mr. Pete Anderson.
I don't know if they love me. I mean,
Yeah.
I am pretty adorable, though, aren't I? That woman in the
was
supermarket.
like hitting on you like hard, dude.
We were in the supermarket before, and hi, I'm Peter Anderson. We were in the supermarket before getting drinks, and of course I'm wearing the fedora, you know. And the woman at the cashier goes, "What?" She's like, "I've been looking for a fedora."
Well, she started off with like, if we're gonna combine our stuff, because I got drinks and then Pete got the Gatorade. So she was like, "Oh, you're gonna combine it?" I was like, "Yeah, just put it on the same bill." She's like, "Oh, he's paying for your drink. What a good friend. You should give him the fedora." And then Pete goes, "Yeah, it only cost you $1.50 or something."
It
like
costs
that.
$1.
Well, whatever. I don't care.
Oh God.
And then the woman's like, "Oh yeah, I've been looking all over and I couldn't find a fedora, but I gotta. And, oh no, it never looks good on me. I can't pull it off, but you can pull it off." And I was like, "Don't compliment him. He gets a big head very easily."
He does.
And then I was like, "Well, I used to use it when I did stand up in the city." She goes, "You do stand up?" And then Nick again was like,
I go, "Yeah, but he's not funny."
But in talking about this week, my question to you gentlemen, how do
Yes.
you feel? Thanks.
No.
That was the question. Maybe.
How do we feel about the EVO 2015 lineup? Street Fighter V, Pokken Tournament, Smash Bros. Wii U and Melee, MKX, Persona 4, the new Guilty Gear. How do you like them apples for that many games playing this year?
That's actually phenomenal.
That's what I like.
I mean, the fact that Pokken Tournament is going to be in it.
That blew my mind.
It blew my mind. At the same time, I was like, yeah, I could. When I wasn't so surprised that I was just blown out of the water, but it was like, oh, okay, they're actually going to include it. That's good because now you've got all these advanced fighting game players that are actually going to get their hands on Pokken Tournament, and they'll be able to give us a better idea on whether or not it's a good game to play.
Yeah, they got 16 characters plus more to come.
Yeah.
Right now, I checked the roster out. I only know like 10 of the characters. I'm like, who the fuck are these guys?
Well, I figured it's going to be a lot of current Pokemon.
It's current with a lot of the. Like,
and then you have the original. That's
the big name ones.
The big names that have maintained their popularity throughout the series. And then the current ones that are popular now. So you figure that's going to be amazing.
But we did get Gengar, which I'm very happy for.
Oh, that's good.
He's
that's
in
good.
there. He's one of my favorites. So
yeah, but he's a very popular character. I'm interested to see how that's going to play out because when's Pokken Tournament dropping?
March 18th.
March.
So you have from March until about July, right?
Yep.
So you guys got time to cram and try to get that game under your belt before you go in there fighting on Pokken Tournament. And
Yep.
I think it's going to take some dedication by some people, and if they're willing to kind of put aside their game of choice to play Pokken Tournament and see if they can succeed in it.
the thing is, it was a Japanese arcade game, so the Japanese, not to sound racist, but the Japanese is going to have the advantage going in that because they've had that game out for a while.
Yeah.
Now it's coming to the console, so we'll see what happens. So I apologize to our Japanese viewers.
No, I mean, it's true. It's been out there, so they do have a hand up when it comes to a tournament.
Yep.
What, Pete? Are you ready?
I don't care who is going to be at EVO. Improv Gaming will be at EVO this year. Again.
Yeah.
Me and Jeremy are going to hit it and beat the shit out of everybody. Believe that.
Okay.
Watch
It's not
it.
wrestling.
Watch out, you fucking Smash Brother guys. You going down.
I wonder, have they ever hosted a wrestling game at EVO?
No.
No.
Some of them stop
Because
acting like it's a wrestling
Believe
tournament.
something in us. No, I'm excited. We're going to be going
Stoked.
to EVO. Yeah, spoilers.
January, was it the 14th to the 17th? Yeah, 14th.
July to the 14th,
July,
17th.
I say January, sorry. July 14th to the 17th.
But we will be there like last year. You can check that out on youtube.com/improvgaming.
Any of our viewers or subscribers going to be there, definitely check us out. Come say hi to us.
We're very nice
We're
people.
going to do what we did last year.
We're not inviting Dickolas here.
We invited him, but he's got to do what he's got to do. So.
planning a
As you
wedding.
know, I just got engaged, so I've got a lot of things on my plate. So I'm not going to be attending Evo this year, although I did want to.
Yeah,
So
you
I
were
really,
very adamant.
I was really adamant about going to Evo this year, but with the proposal, with the planning for the wedding and all that stuff, I will not be able to attend Evo,
No worries.
unfortunately.
But like I was saying before you interrupted me, we're going to do shout-outs again this year.
Yeah, of course.
For the channels.
Make sure you expect me. I'm going to be playing Mortal Kombat. I'm going to be playing Smash Brothers Wii U. I'm going to be playing Tekken 7. I'm going to be playing Poke Tournament.
Pokken.
And I'm going to, and this episode will deem that I will be trying Street Fighter 5. If you sell me, I'm going to try Street Fighter 5.
Good luck.
But he's also going to be playing with himself in the hotel room. He's doing it too.
You can see it all! You're talking about like
Improv after dark.
But if you guys didn't know, this is the greatest video games gamescast in all the Mushroom Kingdom, Albion, and every past, present, and future location featured in the Assassin's Creed series. We are three friends who like to talk about video games every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We also honor you with Let's Plays every Tuesday and Thursday.
So I guess that was
In
between
between us.
There you go.
That was nice. That
Clever
was nice.
motherfucker.
We also bring you the biggest the biggest news in gaming with our one-up news provided by myself and Mr. Peter Anderson. And from time to time, we do very special live streams, which you have the Super Bowl Sunday one coming up.
Super Bowl Sunday, WWE 2K16, 16-man. Couple of guys from the YouTube channel Scholars of Wrestling will be there. One of them,
Cheap-pop.
Brian, who has been on the show. Check that out. Last year.
And also you have Pete versus Dan for the last time.
And for Madden, the actual Super Bowl, it's going to be a Let's Play, but we're going to have... Improv Gaming is going to predict the Super Bowl. That's what we're doing. We're going to predict the Super Bowl.
We're going to use the outcome of that to be our prediction for the Super Bowl.
So when I beat Dan 57-7, you'll know why.
Yeah, but also, if that sounds good to you, then hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, always hit the thumbs up because it helps us out, let us know what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong. And you always share our beautiful, because we want to share our beautiful faces with you. You can look at us every single
Your
day.
beautiful faces! All of it!
He's touching me and screaming. It's scary.
Now onto,
Your beautiful faces!
now,
Beautiful!
you're losing it, Pete. Now onto the topic at hand, Street Fighter.
Sorry, the lines went up, and it entertains me so.
No, but onto the topic at hand, Street Fighter 5, ladies and gentlemen.
Street Fighter 5.
It's going to be overrated. Yes or no?
I don't think so. I
Why?
think
Convince me, motherfucker.
because they're because
I'm sold! I'm sold!
Because in Street Fighter 4, you had all the classic characters come back, plus a bunch of new ones were introduced. This time, it's a small roster. It's around 20. They're probably aiming for 30 versus, what did they have, 50 last time in the last game?
Ultra Super Street
Yeah.
Fighter Holy Crap
But the thing
Edition.
is, it's cool because they're bringing a lot of characters back from Street Fighter 3 or Third Strike, as it was called. They're bringing back, Birdie. They're bringing back Armika. And they're finally bringing back a lot of classic characters which were missed. We lost Dalsim, who's coming back from Street Fighter 3, who's always been classic in there. Nash, who's a character who's missing from Third Strike, and they have a bunch of new ones coming in. Game looks absolutely beautiful. I think the graphics looks better than Street Fighter 4, and I think it's going to be a very big step up from the last game. I know they're going to release Ultra Street Fighter 4 Turbo HD Remix 3000, but I'm stoked for this game. I saw the trailer.
That's a real Street Fighter game.
Oh, the Turbo HD Remix 3000?
That's a real Street Fighter game. At the level of 2D, there's a reason why...
2.5.
There's a reason why 2D was so late to go to fighting games. In terms of Street Fighter, you've got Blaze Blue.
I thought you were talking in general for 3D, because didn't Virtual Fighter...
Well, Virtual Fighter came out in 3D, right? Then you had Tekken, you had all those. But there are still 2D games that come out that are fighters.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for that. It's not because... Guilty Gear,
Yep.
Blaze Blue, there was another
Persona
one.
4. Persona 4.
Persona 4, right? I think King of Fighters is coming out again.
Smash Brothers
I think
is
that's turning
down
into...
to-
Yeah.
Well, that's a 2.5D.
Yeah.
That's what they call 2.5D.
Yeah, King of Fighters 15 or 16 is coming
Yeah,
out.
but that one is also going to be 2.5D.
Yep.
Now, the reason that it's weighted so long to actually convert to a full 3D or any of that kind of landscape is because the pace is so slow and everybody is so used to this fast-paced fighting. I mean, if you look at classic tournaments with Street Fighter as my best frame of reference, it was so fast-paced. I mean, the combos that you could pull off, the ways that you could counter, I mean, everything, you had to pay attention to every moment on the screen. Now, I don't feel like it's invigorating enough. It's not as lively as it used to be.
I can actually explain that to you. It's like, you go back to the older ones, like Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3. Like, back then, it was a combination of button mashing and combos. Nowadays, it's all fucking combos. I'm dead serious. Like, case in point, you go back, what, two years ago, that was the most boring Street Fighter final fight I've ever seen in my life. It was just very slow, very, like, who's going to make the first wrong move was very defensive. And last year, they just, like, the fucking gloves came off, and literally the two players were just going at it every single round. No being defensive, no backing off. They were just going at it head-to-head every single moment, and it's because they know every single combo. Like, literally, when I threw my hat into Street Fighter 4 a couple of years ago, when I fight, like, this is a horrible example, but best I can do, playing Smash Brothers, it's very simple combos. Like, you do charge up, you do smash attacks to cause more damage, and then you can just, it's one attack after the other, pushing one or two buttons to do a combo. Street Fighter, in order for you to chain through everything, it's like you have to do quarter circle down forward plus forward and attack, and then you have to have the next combo pressed into the controller before you can do that very same attack. That's why it seems very slow unless you know what you're doing. If that makes sense.
Well, no, I get that, but that's how, like, Street Fighter Turbo has been.
Yeah.
But it was much faster paced.
Yeah.
And you could react also. Like the grace about the classic Street Fighters, the 2D Street Fighters was that it was very fast paced, but it was enough time for you to react as a defensive player or as the player that's in the middle of the combo or receiving the combo. Nowadays, the moment you're in a combo, that's it.
You're stuck.
You're done. If they chain that combo perfectly, the whole match could be there.
Yeah, every single combo you have a pixel to get out of it. Like, you can move the right pixel and then you're out of it, but otherwise you're done.
But I mean,
Street Fighter.
I just feel like Street Fighter has turned too slow paced when it went to 3D compared to what it was. What it was phenomenal. I love the way that it looked and the way that it felt, the way that it played. It played phenomenally. And even now, the games that seem to play phenomenally are those 2D fighting games, not the 3D ones.
Case in point, I can say Ultra Marvel vs. Capcom is very fast-paced. That's the hype of EVO I watch every single year. That's my favorite tournament to watch. King of Fighters is very fast-paced because these guys know what the fuck they're doing. And it's when I can say, like, what Street Fighter becomes, it's no longer an arcade-style fighter. It's a combo fighter, I would say. In a way, because if you look at it, you think about it, because King of Fighters is an arcade fighter. You literally can.
But you could also still combo chain in those.
Yeah, you can.
You could combo chain in any fighter game. The problem is, I think Street Fighter has relied too heavily on it, because you also had what's the Skullgirls. It was
Skullgirls is such a chain game.
It's a chain game. Like, that's all it is a chain game. It's designed to be a chain game.
It's cool, but I'm not a fan. Shut up, Pete.
Akuma. I'm adding on to the Street Fighter talk.
Akuma is see. I feel like when Akuma was introduced, that's when chaining was introduced into the arcade.
I could see that
because Akuma was a very heavy chain player.
Yeah, what was it, Street Fighter 2 or 3 that he got introduced in?
Yeah, if you had no chains on Akuma, then you could not play with him because he was hard to play as just a regular brawler.
And you can't beat him in the original game when he shows up because he just chains you one move after the other after the other.
So Bison.
Bison, you're useless.
What about Bison?
That's all I have.
Oh, Bison was a shitty. Which one? Like Japanese Bison or American Bison?
He doesn't know.
Guy.
Guile. Jesus.
No, there's a guy named Guy.
Yeah, but he was from.
I haven't got to Guile yet. I still have a couple more.
He was from Final Fight.
Jury.
Isn't that Bison's daughter? I think it is.
Sure.
We'll go with that.
I know all about Street Fighter.
You're an idiot.
Ken. Did I say Ken?
You're fucking idiot.
Ken. Chung Li.
So it's
Stop.
Baraka is from Mortal
That's my
Kombat.
problem with
You're
Street
an
Fighter
idiot.
5. That's my problem with Street Fighter 5 was that I was so excited for Street Fighter 4 and when it came out and I got it and I played it and I was just like, this is not Street Fighter. This isn't what I signed up for. When I get a Street Fighter game, I expect a Street Fighter game. I don't expect Street Fighter to start mimicking every other fighter or every other 3D fighter out there. But they didn't even mimic it well. Like Tekken, you could move to the side.
And Hachi.
You can, like Tekken, you can strafe out of somebody's way.
Steve Fox.
Shut up, Pete. No, but Nick,
like those games you can strafe.
Yeah.
So that feels 3D.
Yeah.
Kuma.
You said it right.
Like Soul Calibur, you could strafe out of their way.
You can't
so
in Street
you
Fighter.
can't do that in Street Fighter. So they didn't even do it. They didn't even mimic other people correctly.
Let me ask you this: what Street Fighter game did you play before Street Fighter 4?
Turbo. Oh fucking.
Third Strike Turbo, or is it Street Fighter 2 Turbo?
Cammy.
Shut up, Pete.
I didn't think I remembered that one.
Because I was gonna say it was after, I think it was whatever the last version of Third Strike was, which is Street Fighter 3. They revamped the whole system. If you look at the two games side by side from the time they took to come out, they redid the entire fighting system. That's why some people, and I know a lot of people like you, Nick, who are like, I don't like the new Street Fighter system. It's so different. It's not like the old, because they redid the entire system. They took the old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, this isn't broken. Let's see if we can improve on it. Assassin's Creed.
Evil Ryu.
There you go. But yeah, that's what happened. Like, look, I know from where you're coming from, I understand and I respect that, but I'm still gonna play the game just to see how it is, and I'll let you know.
The part that's disconcerting me so much is that so many people have flocked to this game. Like they've flocked to the new Street Fighter. So it makes me question whether or not people even realize what's been taken away from them.
Because it's also a PlayStation exclusive. That's the other thing.
Hugo.
Yeah, but it's a PlayStation exclusive during a time that PlayStation wasn't up to par with the competitors. PlayStation 3 wasn't up to par with Xbox. So PlayStation exclusive meant, we're going to get more people to get a PlayStation 3 so that then they can play Street Fighter. That's the idea behind these exclusives, is to have people purchase the console to play the game.
I was wrong. I apologize. No. It's now an exclusive for PlayStation. Street Fighter 4 was actually on both Xbox.
It was on both. Okay.
Yeah, I just thought about I'm wrong
All
about
right.
that. No, it was
All right.
5 is on PlayStation 4 and is exclusive. There it is.
So 5 is a PlayStation exclusive.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Guy with long arms.
Dalsim.
Dalshi.
Shame.
Sheen.
Dalsim.
Seen. Dasim.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of Street Fighter, so I feel like this is gonna be underwhelming. It's definitely underwhelming for me. It's definitely not gonna deliver the Street Fighter experience that I grew up with. That I want to see transition into a 3D realm. Marvel vs. Capcom was able to do it, so I don't know why Street Fighter can't do it.
I don't know either.
I have no idea. So I would like to see something like that.
The one thing also with Street Fighter, other than being a competitive a fighting game, I like a lot of the stories that they put into the game. The fact is, you look at the characters now. Dalsim's old. Bison's getting old. He's actually gray now. Ryu has a full-grown beard and he looks like he's starting to age. So I know that there's certain characters in the Street Fighter universe that are never gonna go away, but I'm worried that they're starting.
Hulk Pikachu.
Shut the fuck up. I'm worried that they're gonna
They start killing characters off.
Dalsim looks really, really old, and I'm worried they're gonna X him out after this game.
Yeah, I could see stuff like that.
But because I like Dalsim, that's why
Yeah,
it's Guile's not even in this fucking game, which surprises me. Zangief looks the same too, but
Zangief.
they did bring back one of my favorite characters.
Which one?
Armika.
Uh,
The wrestler chick.
Armika.
Shut up.
yeah.
But
I'm running out of names.
The lineup seems good. The game it's still gonna perform just like Street Fighter 4. If they speed it up, you let me know and I'll fight you in it.
I will.
But I'm not that excited for Street Fighter 5.
I am, but what I was trying to say earlier was, good luck in that Street Fighter 5 tournament. I threw my hat in Street Fighter 4. I got my ass handed to me. Good luck, bitch. Good.
Somebody who's
luck.
like Brian Fury in Tekken. Street Fighter 5.
There's no one like that in this game.
It's a different game.
Other characters.
Like they generally have the same fighting style in a sense.
Yep.
In Street Fighter, like it's not like Tekken where you have a guy that dances and a guy that wrestles and a guy that boxes.
No.
Raphael.
Can we kill him?
Yes, we can.
So that's what we think about Street Fighter. Are you still gonna buy the game, or what do you think? You can borrow it.
Evil Akuma.
I'm not.
Akuma is evil.
Is evil.
That's light Akuma. Jackass. But that's my case in point. I'm looking forward to this game coming out. Some people think it's overhyped. What do you guys think? Do you think it's an overhyped?
Dudley.
Shut up, Pete. Scared the shit out of me on that one. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments what you think. Are you hyped about Street Fighter V like me, or are you kind of skeptical like Nick is? But
And name characters I missed in Street Fighter. I think I got them all.
Idiot. But as usual,
This isn't Pokemon.
I can name all the Pokemon.
Yeah, right. I can name them. I can name them.
Charizard. Well, I'll start from the Charmander,
Shut up.
Charmeleon.
I can name them all in 30 seconds. But be excited, guys, because what do we got coming up on Friday?
Friday, The Division.
Ooh.
So you'll get my my take on The Division. I think Pete and I are gonna have a lot to say about The Division.
I'll get it on it because I've done a little research.
Yesterday, the Let's Play of Metal Gear went up, the Phantom Pain, my first impression. So if you want to see that, that's over on the channel as well.
I can't wait to hear that.
YouTube.com/Improv Gaming.
Yep, I'm going in with an open mind. I hear the first hour and a half is zany and crazy, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And then it just goes into an open world. But
Yeah, it's a little bit of a crazy start, but I mean it's Metal Gear, so
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
It's
make
supposed to
sure
be
you can
insane.
check that out on the Let's Play.
It was just a reminder, like the beginning is just a reminder of hey, we're still Metal Gear, just to let you know we are.
Yep.
We're batshit insane.
Because I feel like if they didn't do that, then it would have been a situation where it's like, wait, what's going on here? Because this doesn't feel like Metal Gear. But they did that zany shit, and they were just like, we're just reminding you who we are. Please enjoy your game.
But as usual, guys, we'll see you guys on Friday for that episode with The Division. I can't speak today. Well, you want me to keep going? Or you want
No,
me
I'm
No,
ready
he's
because
just-
I'm just going to go like that.
He's just rolling up.
But I
Like
guess
an
we'll
idiot.
see. I guess we'll see you guys then. Game on.
Power to the people.
You're making valid points. You're not being a fucking show.